Alright guys, so I'm finally joining the high-tech stage of lawn care now. I got here a Yardian sprinkler controller. I'm going to show you guys what's in the box, how to set it up, and I'm going to play with it. And by the end of the year, I'll have a review of whether this is all it's hyped up to be. Now, I believe this is a newer company or newer product because I haven't heard anybody talking about this one yet. So I'm gonna play with it. Here's the actual controller, and comes with some stickers so you can mark and label your old wires. And this just pops off. You can see inside here. Plug all the wires in. That's the Wi-Fi adapter. Now this is a camera, which is kind of interesting. I'm curious to see how well the footage will be from this. And because this is actually positioned down my driveway, I'll be able to see if anybody pokes around in my car, which is pretty cool. So yeah, we'll get started. I already reviewed the instructions and it seems pretty simple, so let's do this. Alright, so here's my old controller. There's all the old wires. 1, 2, 3, 4. Interesting. I've actually never played with this. Hey, buddy.
So, yeah. Yeah.
Yep. So, first, let's unplug this. So, the old one's unplugged. Now they say to take a picture. Come on, phone. Can't even see how the wires go. That's the main one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The hardest part was actually getting the wire back through from the old one, but I got that done. So the location for this is going to be slightly different. Let's see, is this going to be a perfect fit? Yes, it is. So it's going to go right like this. Uh-oh, this is not long enough. Do it the old school way. Do it close up here. It's so bright. I'm not sure how much you'll be able to see, but it's simply matching the wires up. So the common goes in the common. I'm gonna need 2 hands for it, but you slide this guy back, pop it in, let go, good to go. Okay, it's just ice cream. You're all gonna get some.
Well, Mom said to let it soften, and he's not doing that.
Here we go. Hold on, I got this. A little bit more room. Here we go. guess my only critique so far would be to give a little bit more allowance on these wires. I know it looks slick and cool how it's grooved like this, but if this popped out the whole way, you'd have more room for this excess down here. There we go. Perfect. I am gonna have to figure out what I'm gonna do about this cord. So my old one, they actually hardwired it in. So with this, I'm gonna figure something out. I might just drill a hole underneath and then on the other side have an outlet put in, because I do need more outlets anyways. But for now I'm going to use an extension cord just to get the video going. Oop. So this is pointing straight down. It'll give me an interesting view. Now let's plug her in. The rest of this I gotta do inside. All right, let's get this app going. Oh, that's why I couldn't see. I had it dimmed.
You've got mail.
All right. Play Store. Yardian. Boom. Install. It's got 4.8 stars. See how this goes. There's only 5 reviews, so that tells me either most people are like me and don't actually review the apps, or it is a new technology, so that's cool. What? You can play in the backyard. I'm doing a video. Go play in the backyard. Everybody. Alright, I need to create an account. I don't want you to see my password. Sign in. Which country am I in? United States. Zip code. Not telling you my zip code. Whoa, you select your water provider. Address rule. What? They got my... Okay, so in our area, the watering rules are based on whether you're east or west of a certain road, which is ridiculous. And this app knows it, so it's asking me which one I'm in. Oh, now I gotta think about it. I think I'm west. That is so cool, though. It knows my water restrictions. Alright, so there's my profile. Home. Okay. Now I need to pair my app. It says enter your YID, which is on the device, so I'm going to go. So I did skip a step. I didn't show you. It said put in your Wi-Fi login, connected to the device. No issues. Now it's waiting for it to go online. Oh, it's on. I was busy checking my messages. So, let's configure some zones. Now, the way you know how much water is being put down per hour, you put out tuna cans and you see how long it takes to fill, and I know it takes an hour in mine. So I have very high water pressure and very high water volume. So yours may be a different amount. So just test it. Soil type, loam, clay, cool. Slope, so the front, I would say, is got a moderate exposure, full sun, zone area, not exactly sure. I'll have to measure that. So where, oh, video, let's see. Oh boy. Check that out. That's some pretty clear. That's cool. So you'd see the whole driveway there. Oh, and the dead spot. I gotta fix that still. But yeah, that's actually pretty clear. Now, it's not like you're not going to read the license plates, stuff like that, but if somebody goes to play with your sprinkler, you're going to know, or if they're poking around your cars, you'll know. You can have it send alerts. What's up? Oh! You can put on a repellent, so you can tell it to turn the sprinkler zone on if somebody goes near it. Oh, I'm gonna try this. I'm so gonna try this. But first I'm gonna have to turn the water on. So, oh man, I'll do that and not tell my wife, and she's gonna. You can turn on the sprinkler for 10 seconds, and there's a sprinkler head right by where the control box is, so I could make that one pop on for 10 seconds if anybody comes near it. All right, so I'll say so far it seems to be really easy to use. So the real test will be this summer. I'm gonna let it do its auto schedule, and I'm gonna see what happens. And if my lawn dies, well, I'm gonna leave a bad review for Yardian. But if it thrives and I don't have to think about changing the watering, that'll be great, because watering has always been my pitfall. Even with the sprinkler system, when it's a dummy system, you gotta adjust it throughout the seasons. And so most people will have it on too much in the spring and not enough in the summer. And so in the springtime, it's all muddy and gross and full of moss. And then in the summer, the grass is used to always being wet and it dries up and dies. And so hopefully this, I mean, I'm looking at the settings and all the variables it's calculating in the auto zone. It should do a good job. So pretty cool. Now Yardian did send this out to me. They didn't pay me for the video. They just sent me a device that said, hey, we want to get people to know we exist type thing. So I'm happy to do that and play with it. Just like a lot of other products. I like showing you guys off all the cool stuff, especially if I don't have to buy it myself, because there's so many products out there that I can't afford to try them all. So cool stuff. We'll see how it goes. All right, guys, it's been months and I'm really loving this Yardian sprinkler controller. There's the word. So the Lyme disease is back in full force, messing with my brain. I don't have time to pay attention to weather or sprinklers or anything, but it has been perfect. They did an update to the software, so it tells you if the weather station you're using has a good data record or not. Pretty cool stuff. I finally don't have to even think about watering anymore. It's kind of one of those inventions that when it's working right and you never have to think about it again, you feel a little bit bad because you're like, I kind of wish I'd use it more, like play with it, but it's also really nice not to have to worry about watering. It's been 80s and 90s. Boom. No drought stress. So they do the math, the calculations for you, and they make sure the right amount of water goes down. You obviously got to take care of the rest of the stuff, but it's nice having this just checked off the list. Oh, and it loaded the water restrictions for me, and it adjusted and everything. I recommend this. It's pretty cool. So there you go. If you like my videos, you'll love my website, grassdaddy.net. The lawn care planner tool will download the local weather reports every morning and build a lawn care plan catered to your area. The lawn care journal allows you to keep track of what you put down, when you put it down, so there's no more guessing or over or under applying any products. We also have a Lawn of the Week contest. Every week a winner gets a Grass Daddy t-shirt. And last but not least, there are application calculators and articles to help you identify and tackle problems in the lawn. So check it out. It's completely free. It's grassdaddy.net.